Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM show. And yes, I do realize it's not actually morning for everyone that watches this show. You know, I suppose I forget we have an international audience and there are other people in the show involved rather than myself and Matt. But, you know, for us, it's GM. So GM,
Good morning.
GM,
Good
whatever it
morning.
is for you. The Avs
Yeah.
won the Stanley Cup. So I'm actually surprised Matt is even here for
Yes.
the show. But he is, and he
I
looks
am.
bright and
I'm
perky.
dedicated.
He's not even like way hungover looking. So I'm
No,
I'm
it's
impressed.
just because I'm still
impressed.
drunk. So you
Oh,
just keep going,
Just
you know?
hasn't hit yet. Hasn't hit yet.
They haven't come down
Well,
yet. Yeah.
welcome to the show, everybody. We got a lot to talk about. A lot to catch up on. A lot of news that's been happening and brewing, and even a lot of things going on with ourselves. We are now full time in this. I mean, we're still in a little bit of a transitionary phase, but we are officially. We have cut the umbilical cord from our Web2 business, and we are officially in this full time. And so there's going to be a lot of things happening as we kind of ramp things up and we figure out where to dedicate our time and resources the best, and what to outsource and all kinds of things. So we're going to be ramping things up around here, and we really appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe to the show. Anything you'd like to say before I hop into the website here, Matt?
No, man, you just no. I mean,
just
to
spilled
just
all-
sum it
spilled
up,
all
we
the-
we
the turkey.
sold. Yeah, I didn't even know you were gonna go. Yeah, we just we sold our business, and now we're 100% just DeFi.
Yes.
So
Yes, it's horrifying. I will say it's horrifying. I should have had the meme up that Tiny Thug. Shout out to Tiny sent me when I said that we had exited our Web2 business and we're now in Web3, and it was like this meme where it's like, leave Web2 business, go full time in Web3, bear market begins. Yep, that's how it goes.
Yep.
What percent were we before this? We were at like I would say 50%. Maybe, because Matt, and like I said last show, man, I didn't even know how long we'd even do this for. We kind of thought that this show was just a rug, but I guess it's actually a thing. So we're now really doing the show. So a 100% increase of fun. Yes, we're gonna
instead of
aggressively pursue
it's
guests.
just a
part of
long rug this time. Yeah.
Yeah, we just extended the rug out. Hopefully
Yeah.
it will last long enough, and then we can go on to our Web4 business. And it'll be great.
And then
So
and the big thing is that and it's like before, right? I couldn't devote all my resources and time into like trading. I couldn't sit at the charts all day. So now it's go time. So
Yeah, we got a
now
lot
I
of
can
other
now do like
responsibilities.
live streaming. We'll
we're gonna
be
expand
flipping
programming.
NFT.
We're gonna be
just
doing all kinds of fun stuff. Yep, bringing on more guests,
Anyway.
and this is gonna be fun. So anyway, strap in. Check out gmdefi.xyz if it pleases you to do so. We've got tools over there like the Kimono Wave that we use every day here on the show. It's a Trading View indicator that you can hit us up for access. I saw Not Yoda asked for access yesterday, so I'm going to hook him up with that this morning. Also, check out the Morning Friends. This is our upcoming Ethereum blockchain NFT project, and it's going to be it's going to be awesome. Okay. I don't know if I'm not doing a good pitch
Utility,
right now.
you'll
Utility.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, you'll be earning
No, I'm failing.
due. It's gonna
Do,
be
you know, you're going to own your due and for watching the show and all the other stuff. But go check that out. And I'll shut up now. So Yuga Labs, I'm sure everybody knows, but they've accused Ryder Rips of scamming consumers with fake Bored Apes in a new lawsuit that they have filed. You know, it was pretty much as soon as the show ended on Friday that they came out with their like press release, pretty much
Right.
saying that all of the Ryder Rips FUD was fake. Is at least, you know, that's their claim. And I thought it was actually really smart on their part strategically to wait till Ape Fest and NFT NYC had ended, and then essentially the day it ended, they dropped all of this kind of rebuttal. And then I think it was either the same day or it was Saturday. It was shortly thereafter that they then announced they were filing this lawsuit. And I think from what I saw, it names two people, one of them being Ryder Rips. The other one, from what I saw, was like redacted, or it was like, you know, it was hidden. So I couldn't see who the other person was that was named in the lawsuit. But they are saying that, claiming that the online provocateur has been scamming buyers with falsely equivalent and NFTs in a deliberate effort to harm Yuga Labs at the expense of consumers. Ryder Rips referred to the suit as a self-proclaimed conceptual artist, is the creator of RRBAYC. We all know that. And he responded on Twitter, and he said that he said, are they going to sue Dame Dash and Ethan Klein too? I think Ethan Klein from the H3 podcast had also pushed the documentary, was kind of, you know, saying, you know, he thought it had validity. So, you know, I think Ryder Rips here is saying, like, is he the only one that's going to get sued here, or are they going to go after the other people that were helping push?
Like, is it someone else going to split this bill with me?
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I tweeted out on Friday, on Saturday, you know, it looks like, you know, Yuga Labs figured out something for Ryder Rips to do with all that money he made off the project, and that's, I guess, defend himself in a lawsuit. So, you know, I think this is going to be interesting as this unfolds. It sounds like they're valued at about $4 billion, Yuga Labs, and they're seeking a jury trial. So this is going to be, you know, I hope that we get nonstop drips from this,
dude. And it's just like, it's so funny. Like, I don't know, man. You just see the believers in this mockumentary is what I would call it, a mockumentary instead of a documentary, right? So it's like this mockumentary is made, and there's people that just believe it, right? 100%. And
I've been listening to Spaces all weekend, and it's still a debate about, is this real or not? And so I mean, and that's why it's going to be fascinating to see what happens with this lawsuit, because it's kind of complex, because you have this documentary.
I mean, if you've seen, all you have to do to get, for me, what it was seeing Ryder Rip's old posts, you know, previous posts. And so it's just like knowing that you know what's going on here, that the troll is trying,
he's
trolling you.
He's a troll.
Know?
Yeah, he's a professional troll, essentially.
And it is
a lot of people don't know that. I think they just don't know that guy is that's what he does. And so, you know, it's like some people point that out, and then other people just ignore that. And I don't know. It's wild. You know, it's our most viewed video still every day. Our breakdown of it, and it's our most hated video. It's now getting way more downvotes than upvotes, and the comments keep streaming in. Just you know, and it's fascinating. There's still people who do chime in and say that they think it's all a giant troll. So, you know, I think this is to be determined.
And it's right. So if you're a believer in that, and you're watching us right now, you're thinking that we're like some Nazi sympathizers or some shit, right? It's like all of a sudden, like we're just as bad because we think this is
actually
a documentary.
Essentially,
this
say that
1
like,
hour brilliantly made film, this great feed of journalism is yeah. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. But yeah, it sucks, dude. The whole thing is garbage, and I just wish people weren't you know weren't so easily persuaded
Duped.
just by
Well,
yeah,
I kind of, yeah, it's like, this is like it's just so fascinating that it's just turned into this like giant, it's a conspiracy theory. I mean, that's what it is. And we don't know if there's any validity to it or not at this point. And so it's turned into like the community splitting conspiracy theory. Like, we finally got one, right? It's like, finally we got a conspiracy theory to split the whole community up. And it's like, we needed one of those. Politics has plenty of those. Well, we need one of those here in the crypto space. So here's some of the comments. Burn this, they actually said burn BYAC. They spelled that wrong. Why would you make a 30-minute long video talking about a video you only spent 10 minutes watching? This is a recurring comment. Everyone, just because Matt hadn't watched the entire
just because I didn't watch the whole thing yet,
even though I had. It's like everyone likes to go after that.
You know what? I have to say something. I have to admit something. I still
Yes.
haven't fucking watched the whole thing. Because honestly, I'm like, I get about halfway through, and I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I already know what's happening here. I already know. I don't need to watch it. Like, it's just like I don't have the time for that shit. No, like, it just because after the ending was spoiled, right? After everyone's like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna pitch you the whole project at the end," I just don't need to watch it. Like, it's like, if you know the ending of a film and whatnot, like, if it's a spoiler, it's like, why? I'm not really that invested into it.
You ready for this one? Amazing that anyone could look at all those coincidences and still be giving the benefit of the doubt. He almost called us Nazi sympathizers there. And then someone responded and said, they got freaking exposed for running a Nazi Telegram group chat. It's literally over for them. I haven't heard about the Telegram Nazi chat. That's an interesting turn. I hope we get some screenshots from that. And then, this person says, I don't think people understand this is not usual internet drama conspiracy. This is straight up objectively an NFT project that was created with Nazi references littered throughout. There can be coincidences sometimes, but at what point do coincidences have to add up for it to be intentional? But hey, I understand if you guys just needed a bit more time to process the info. It's a good internet practice too. That person at least has their head kind of screwed on. That's good.
Yeah, well, like, and like these people, everyone's saying, "Oh, this Yuga Labs lawsuit. This is it. They're done for now because of this lawsuit. They're gonna lose, and this is how it's gonna. They're gonna be all found out and everything like that." So it's like, if this video was true, the Yuga Labs probably wouldn't have sued. You know what I mean? They probably would.
You
just
would think
be
so.
like,
And so, well, I've heard people in spaces that are like, "Oh, Ryder Rips is going to be able to expose them more through the discovery process." Like, and that's so there. It's funny because both sides are now like figured out a way to get stoked about this. Like, the Ryder Rips side has figured out how to turn this into, "Oh, this is perfect. This is going to be the downfall of Bored Apes." That's what they're all saying. They're like, "Oh, they are screwing themselves by doing this." Is what they're saying. So
yeah,
and
I see the argument, and there's this argument they keep throwing around about like the ownership, whether or not you have actually like intellectual ownership of your Bored Ape and all that kind of stuff. But it's like I feel like that's totally separate than what the whole Nazi thing is. You know what I mean? It's like you could make that argument, that's a gray area and whatnot, and maybe sue Yuga Labs on that kind of shit, but that's totally separate than them being
funnier.
Nazis.
I think the funniest part about this whole thing is that you have a internet troll that uses all kinds of racist imagery and words in his own trolling. That's Ryder Rips, accusing another project of being an internet troll project. So even if that were true, it would just be like, okay, so you're the same thing as what you're accusing this thing of being. What's your point? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
ApeCoin did get a little boost, though, I will say, too. So again, it's like, it's not really affecting, I don't think, the price too much. All of this, the Ryder Rips FUD. Ape was up
No,
after.
I think the people that are believing this already, it's like they already wanted Bored Apes to go down, right?
Of course,
This is already, yeah. So it's like this is just an outlet for them. So I don't think it would probably affect, because they weren't going to buy a Bored Ape in the first place. They're probably Solana freaking traders, so they probably don't even have the funds.
Oh boy,
to.
here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, we're trying to make friends with the Solana people, Matt. Remember that cool mill that Solana dropped in our wallet,
Solana.
bro?
We're gonna mint Solana NFTs. I know.
Remember, Solana's paying us to talk about the phone, bro. Okay. So yeah, Ape was up. Anonymous is vowing to bring Do Kwon's crimes to light. So another little twist in the Luna Do Kwon story. Anonymous has supposedly highlighted a laundry list, I haven't seen this, of Do Kwon's wrongdoings in relation to Terra's collapse, and has vowed to bring his various crimes to light. The hacktivist group has pledged to make sure Terra co-founder is brought to justice as soon as possible. On Sunday, a video purportedly coming from the anonymous hacker group rehashed the laundry list, and including cashing out $80 million each month from Luna and UST prior to collapse, as well as $80 million a month.
Yeah, dude, that's what he was getting paid.
That's a lot of money, as well as his role in the fall of stablecoin basis cash
a month, bro.
I guess. Oh, I hadn't heard this. I guess Do Kwon allegedly co-created this other stablecoin called Basis Cash under the pseudonym Rick Sanchez. Oh my gosh, isn't that a Rick and Morty reference? Rick Sanchez in late 2020. So they said, here, Do Kwon, if you're listening, sadly, there's nothing that can be done to reverse the damage you've done. At this point, the only thing we can do is hold you accountable, make sure you're brought to justice. So who knows what this means, truly, but we'll see. Of course, mixed reactions from the community. Anonymous is so teen bop now. This on video is so non-threatening. It's almost bizarre. That's something, I guess, from cryptocurrency Reddit. Somebody said that in there. But yeah, so, we'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like there's been lots of anonymous videos recently where it just was like, it's like they said something, but nothing ever happened after that.
It's just a nothing burger.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, we know Do Kwon's a freaking, we know Do Kwon, we know. What, tell us something new, though.
Well, yeah, so yeah, hack them, find some new info, and then come back to us. Yeah.
We're not promoting hacking, of course. Voyager Digital serves Three Arrows Capital a default notice on its $650 million loan. Here come the default notices. So Monday, they served him. That's today. This notice comes after 3AC supposedly failed to meet the nothing.
Basically, they're just sending him an invoice. Like, this is what you guys need to.
It's like it's a stronger invoice, right? It's like, okay, it's been 60 days.
Yeah, you're past due.
Yes. So I guess Voyager set June 27th as the deadline for the repayment. So that must be why they're getting that notice. Their loan included $350 million in USDC and 15,250 Bitcoins. So that's a big loan that they're on the hook for. I mean, again, we got, there's you got Celsius melting down. Wasn't there, I forgot to pull it up, but there was news that maybe who was gonna potentially buy them. Was it, I want to say, I don't think it was Goldman.
Oh, was it Goldman Sachs?
Yeah,
Goldman Sachs.
Yeah. Was rumored to potentially be looking to
they're raising funds too. Yeah.
I mean, so is there hope that Celsius people could maybe one point get their money out? Maybe I saw a girl on YouTube who made a video just a couple days ago about how she had put $200,000 in Celsius in her Celsius wallet. And that was at also the peak of the market too. So not only has she lost like over half the value on that, but also it's all trapped in Celsius wallet. So,
see, I don't have any crypto, any kind of risky Well, I guess you wouldn't see Celsius as risky, right? But I guess
Well,
what I'm
not
saying
when
is
it
like
was being built up to be
any borrowers,
Yeah.
right? Any of
Like,
these just like kind of borrow over leverage stuff. I guess I just have it's just spread out against some around some major exchanges kind of thing. But
yeah.
gosh,
Here's some
don't put
little
all your
tilt
eggs in
news
one
from Matt.
basket.
You know, I try to tilt Matt a little bit every day with some good old metaverse news. Time has partnered with the Sandbox to build Times Square.
Didn't we already
Metaverse.
talk about this one?
No,
I thought we
we
did.
talked internally about this. We've sent each other some
Did we?
private DMs.
I thought we
Yeah,
said
you
this on
sent
the
me this
show
one.
last week.
Oh well,
Yeah.
well, if we did, here it is
Your
again.
tilt failed, not tilted.
Dang it. Okay, last little bit of news here before
Old
we
news.
check out the market is Noun's Twitter account, the Nouns DAO Twitter account was compromised this morning. The official Twitter account of the Nouns Project at Nouns DAO was hacked late, or I guess it was late last night. After hackers gained control of the account, messages were sent out regarding a new DAO pass with a supply of 100 nouns. At Punk 4156 has been providing updates on the situation while attempting to recovery of the account this morning. The malicious tweets have since been hidden from the Nouns DAO timeline, and the hacker has been kicked by Twitter, according to the latest tweet, but account access has not yet been restored. Users are advised to refrain from interacting with any Nouns DAO tweets until Punk 4156 gives the final all clear. So, yeah,
man.
you know, that's why you always got to double check. You know, if somebody, if you get a message from any account, even if it's the official account, as we've seen a couple times with big projects that get their accounts hacked and you know, their users get compromised, you got to double check, man. Go to, you know, check multiple sources. Okay, their Twitter, go to the Discord too, and then go to the website and, you know, try to verify before you just, and I get it. They put the pressure. They're like, there's only 100 or only 1,000, you know, quick, mint, you know? So of course people fall for it every time, of course.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go watch out for those DMs.
Let's go look at the charts.
What in the world was that?
That's those crypto bubbles. You've seen the crypto bubbles, haven't you, man?
I don't know. Maybe that doesn't.
This is crypto bubbles.
Trippy to me.
These are the crypto bubbles. You can change your settings. For
I don't like that.
CryptoBubbles.net. You can see
like that.
Daily, the hourly. It just gives you a quick overview of the top 100. What's happening? You know, with the top 100. Quickly, USTC obviously getting a lot.
Like in volume, is that what
volume?
This is?
Yeah. Well, so you can adjust. You can say performance, market cap, volume, rank, 24-hour volume. Ooh, 82 mil in there.
I don't think I'd ever use that.
You're gonna use UST. You're gonna go on USTC.
What? No.
You're gonna get you some USTC.
Is that some stable? What? No, I'm not. Get out of here.
Isn't that Terra? Isn't that Terra? Why is there so much money going in there?
That's what I was.
And
just
Luna.
thinking.
Look at Luna too. LUNC and Terra both. This is the daily top 100. They're getting flooded with volume. Wow.
Gross. I'm not touching that. All right. Where are we here? Bitcoin on a daily. All right. You know, I was pretty disappointed this weekend because, you know, we had this green oversold signal. You know, we've been in this, you know, nice green wave since the 20th, right? Is that right? So, man, you know, we've just been in this range here. And really, I mean, if we go, let's go down to the other time zones and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So we have this range here. So let's mark it. You know, it got rejected back on this level on the 21st. And we tried to test it again, right? And so this weekend, I was really hoping that we would bust through this and challenge more of the top of this range. But we're getting a strong rejection. Yep, as you can see here, right? It's just starting to dump. We have an over bot signal here. Whoop. Overbought signal on the 4 hour, and it's looking like we want the price to come back down to the bottom, lower range here. We don't really see any higher highs, any lower lows. If anything, you could call this a hidden divergence here. So we could, yeah. I mean, look, we're getting a nice giant red candle here. Doesn't look like my indicators are working right now, but that's okay. So I mean, yeah, I'm looking for lower prices. I'm gonna be getting my shorts on today, potentially. As the 1 hour also says, hey, we got an overbought signal. So yeah, I mean, on the daily, let's see, let's see if we could hold 20K. All right. This is the level that we're looking to try to hold for Bitcoin. All right. Um, if it doesn't, then we're in play for, hey, could we go down to then we're into like the 18K range, right? 17K range. That's when it kind of came down. Maybe we fill in these wicks here. And then there's also 12K in play that I see. 9K. We could go pretty dang low here. But one level at a time. Let's see if when Bitcoin gets down here to 20K, if it can hold. But on daily, right? We could see here is maybe today, maybe tomorrow, right? Maybe it comes down here. This looks like it's starting to pinch in, and then we get a bounce, right? That's what we'd like. Because hey, that would be a nice W pattern. That's what we'd like to see. So there's your hopium. That's the best. I think that's what we're looking for. But yeah, if we start breaking these levels, start getting daily candles closed here, we get another oversold signal or overbought signal, sorry, and we start to get the wave down, then yeah, then I'm looking at those lower lows here for Bitcoin. Ethereum.
Which range puts Sailor on the rocks, Dollfast? I'm trying to remember the Sailor range. I know Celsius is down at like around 13, right? Isn't Celsius down around 13 now?
I
think
can't.
they've
I
lowered
don't
their
know.
liquidation point. But
That's
yeah,
nice for
it's
them. But
I,
Sailor is it actually blew past, and remember we had it at like 21K before. That was our Sailor
yeah.
level. So we've blown past that, but I think that was just I think he's able to avert the margin call. I don't know where I think he could be fine all the way down to like 3K, he says, if I remember.
Well,
3K
yeah,
or
so he's probably been also just essentially DCing probably for quite a while too.
yeah, I don't
I
yeah.
doubt he's completely all leveraged, right?
They could basically, yeah. He's just said that they could hodl through some
Yeah.
really lows.
He may have
some deep
already had
lows,
some
so.
leverage positions liquidated for all we know.
Right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, who knows? He knows. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
He
with
still
this.
tweets every day like the market is at an all-time high. I will give him that. The man tweets like Bitcoin's at
He
100K.
does
I mean,
not.
it's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
he is dedicated. I will say that.
So Ethereum here, we're watching it get a clear rejection.
Yep.
Clean rejection right here off this range. So we're looking at maybe, yeah, let's see if we could hold this 1,000 zone. If it starts to break this level, then we're looking to fill these wicks here and some lower lows for Ethereum. VWAP starting to come down. We still have this giant red money flow wave. Yeah, it's looking like some lows incoming here. Right now, the market in general is just in a mix, right? I mean, what is this, Tron?
Yeah, Tron.
TRX.
Yeah,
That it's up 4%.
I
See,
saw
it's
there was
broken
a
out of
Tron a Tron video made, just a couple days ago too, by a big YouTuber. CoffeeZilla made a video saying that Tron's USDD is essentially a Ponzi scheme or something. So,
Hey, it's that bump though. You know, bad news is good
Ponzi bump.
news. But yeah, I mean, here you could pretty much see like this range in this area that it likes to be in. So I would imagine now that we challenge this area that has been support and resistance in the past. Um, so let's see what happens if it could get up here. I It's looking like it can. I don't know though. The 4 hour looks like it wants to just form a bearish divergence. Really, right? We're getting higher prices, but momentum is coming down. So, yeah, we could be on the 4 hour here. This could be a decent short incoming here on Tron. Just yeah, so I'm not really convinced that it can actually make it up there.
Yeah.
It may just be puttering out right now. So, yeah, it could. Yeah,
Party's
so
over.
interesting developments. Yeah, it could be parties over. Um, but you know, it is still a green wave, so we could still get higher prices. You know, that is still a possibility. You just have to go down to the lower time frames to find out. Um, all right. So yeah, an Ape Watch almost.
Check it out.
Oh man.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's spiked up here above $5. I see. I wasn't watching the charts at all this weekend, especially yesterday. Wow, it got a clear rejection here. Got up to $5, rejected. So, but you know, this is a nice big wick, and usually wicks like this, the price likes to be filled because there's a lot of people that missed out here, essentially. So, um, you know, a lot of times those wicks like to get filled. But let's see what happened. Was it that aggressive, I guess, here on the lower time frames for it to get filled? Um, I don't know, man. That's not on here on 4 hour. It doesn't look too good. I mean, we have an overbought signal here. The thing is, the money flow is still green now, so this could just be a little retrace before we get another bounce, right? So, I would maybe be waiting patiently for a long opportunity for ape at this point. Yeah, I mean here in the 1 hour, we could be getting an oversold signal. So we could be getting a little pump here potentially soon. VWAP is aggressively coming up. We still have the money flow wave that's starting to rebound there. 30-minute is getting a buy signal here. So yeah, I mean we could be in hey, let's go long here soon for ape. It's already up 2%.
Wow.
It's doing pretty good.
Wow. Wow.
So
Some hopium for that token. Can you check out
there's some
Sol for
hopium.
me? Because I need to time my Sol entry correctly.
Oh my god, dude, you're fucking soul. All right.
Thank you.
Well, I would wait, bro, because daily, right? Daily, dude, Soul can't even get up on the top of its range,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I know
It's
I'm waiting.
dirt.
I'm not getting it right now. Because
Yeah,
it's coming
so
further down.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look, so the daily
Wanna
RSI
get it cheap.
is pointing down. Wave is starting to crest down. Money flow wave is big and red. VWAP pointing down. Daily is showing signs that we're done with this pump. We're done, is what it's saying.
Car shit.
But let's see if
Damn
the
it.
lower time frames confirms any of that. Hey, we've been having this. Okay, so we just broke the low here. So let's see. This one could get really aggressive. We could
I
start
hope so.
aggressively going down here.
Sorry, everybody.
1 hour is saying we're going down. 15-minute is saying okay. maybe it's just going to be ranging in this area for a little bit. But 15-minute says it could be pinching in. Nothing printed really. I mean, VWAP's pointing up. It's about to cross. Money flow is about to cross, but we could maybe see a little relief and then lower prices, right? So it's just kind of looks something like this. So that's what I'd be looking out for on Sol. So hold on,
Thank you.
hold on to your stables there, Freeman. Don't use it on Sol yet. Okay, you get a better price.
I'm holding off. I know. I'm eager.
Yeah,
I'm holding off.
Yeah, I would wait till $26, $27. Yeah, because right now
I want to fill the bag, but I must wait.
Yeah,
I feel it.
Yeah, you got to be patient.
Be patient, my
patient.
Son. Okay.
I was really excited about this week. Because last week I was like, hey, this week we could get start busting out of that range, and start seeing some higher prices. At least a nice pump, maybe Bitcoin would just get up to start a nice $10,000 range from between 30K and 20K. I'd love that, but it's not. But coming in this morning, looking at the charts with you guys, doesn't look like I'm going to get that week today.
No.
I'm not seeing that week right now. But today's today. We'll see how it ends.
Short it on the way down, and then fill your bag at the bottom.
Yeah, I just thought the range might be a little bit bigger after the weekend, but it's not looking like it.
It's not looking like it. Well, we are going to take a quick intermission. We got a new intermission video for you guys. When we get back, we're going to look at the trending
I'm going to go get
NFT
some coffee.
projects. Yeah, exactly. Matt's going to take a coffee break. We're going to look at trending NFT projects. We're going to look at projects getting swept. And we're going to look at some things that are minting, some pre-mint lists. So we got a lot for you guys in the NFT section today. So please stick around, and we will be right back.
Temperature is rising. Some people might measure those in Fahrenheit, but I choose to measure it in Celsius.
2 weeks later.
Guys, I am pissed. I respected Alex Mashinsky. I respected Celsius. $3 million we have on that platform. It sounded so good. And I will tell you this, there were plenty of people that were warning about this over the last couple of months. And I had the rose-colored glasses on because I believed in Alex and I believed in what they were doing. I was wrong. And you would think that Alex Mashinsky would be smart enough to know that you can't take people's secure assets and make risky investments on DGen, DeFi projects and products and platforms and protocols and it be safe. And they just didn't stop. They didn't read the tea leaves. It's just numbers on a screen. It's not real. There's no money backing those numbers. It's insolvent. And they've known about this now for months. And so there are people that are going to be losing money due to the fact they trusted Celsius the same way we did. This man deserves to go to prison. I will tell you that right now. With the billions of dollars lost, how many lives are going to be lost? People committing suicide because they have their life savings on here. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Your life is worth it. But I have to be naive to believe that's not a reality for a lot of people.
They just hate you because you're an annoying, fucking pretentious prick who tries to pretend you know something that you don't. And if it does go up, you're gonna come back and go, yeah, I fucking told you. And that's why people want to see crypto fail. Not because they want to see crypto fail, they want to see you fail.
Hello, morning dew, with the brightness of sunshine and a refreshing taste that's right for you. It's fresh as sunrise, it feels like sunshine, refreshing as a morning, the morning dew. Good morning, sunshine, good morning, friends, good morning, morning dew.
Morning dew, a totally different type of water from a totally different world.
Start your day off right with refreshing morning dew.
Welcome to Crypto ASMR. Triggers for the next bull run. What's that? That's you, genius trader. Buying low and selling high. Never over leverage. Hear that? That's the promise of decentralization and generational wealth. Because you bought the right monkey JPEGs.
I like it when you move your booty from the. Like it when you switch it up now.
It's all a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
No, Fugazi. It's fake.
Yeah, fugazi, fugazi. It's a wazi, it's a woozy. It's not fucking real.
Right.
All right? All right. Stay with me. We don't create shit. We don't build anything.
You're watching GMTV.
Good. Back to the show, everybody. Good morning. Oh,
Did you
the
forget that we
autopilot.
had a show already started?
The autopilot. I'm sorry, everybody. It's Monday. I'll get my head.
That
screwed
intermission
on
was
straight.
so damn long. You were like, "Oh, I forgot that we had
Yeah,
already
my
had a
God.
first."
Oh, there's a show
segment."
going on. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Yes, Dickenza's, that was DeFi Bay. Give her a little shout out there with the crypto ASMR. That's pretty funny. And that was Desk Heads too. We were working on some stuff over with the Desk Heads. We're not going to say anything yet, but yeah, let's jump into NFT stuff, shall we? This is not what I was going to look at first. First, I was just going to look at some of the things that are trending on the market right now. This is the 1 hour trending here over on NFT, and you got now these new monkey runners, the mutant wolf pack. You know, it's like every time a trend happens, you get a couple derivatives. So we all know that.
I'm telling you, the fucking
Moon
derivatives.
Now, the Moon Runners has kind of been this hot new project. This one was still, I think it was only 0.02 on Friday, and now it's the floor is up to 0.8. So we've definitely, the Moon Runners has taken off. You know, I saw some tweets about how somebody found in the contract that there's like the contract has functions in it that relate to the phases of the moon. So there is going to be, and they have started to tease that things will happen during different phases of the moon with your NFTs. So, you know, it's an interesting new kind of gimmick to get everybody excited about. So, you know, that's the Moon Runners, and they are definitely, I mean, it is just, it's taken off. Let's go check the chart on it here. I mean, look at this floor price, just absolutely skyrocketing. So, of course, it wouldn't be the ideal time to necessarily.
Do I just go in? Do we just buy it?
You're like, before this is worth.
I always, dude, with NFTs, I always buy the top in NFTs, dude. I swear. I just am not. But see, I feel like with something like this, it's like, okay, it's new. It's going ham. There's a lot of momentum behind it. This could be like the next Goblin thing, you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, you know, in a few weeks you could be selling this for 3 ETH if you get it now for 0.8. So
yeah. And you know what? I will shout out. I want to shout out to Tiny Thug, one of the people that watches our show. He goes in the chat as Solemn. They've got a little show that they're starting too, and I watched their show on Friday, and they actually were the ones that were saying that this one was looking really good. They had a guest on, and it was that's when it was at 0.02, and I almost bought one. I should have.
You dingle. You should have bought a bunch of them.
Yeah, exactly. I should have bought at least 5 of them. Yeah. So again, you know, it shows how quick a project can just take off too when it starts to get that viral kind of steam. And like Dickenza said, These moon runners are getting pumped in all different discords. The next Goblin Town, that's the thing. So let's look at actually,
I'm thinking.
you know, what is good to look at is you want to see if you want to see the percentage of blue chip holders. That's what I was going to do, because this tells you a lot too. You know, 20% are of the holders are blue chip holders, and that's usually a strong sign. If you got like 18, 20% or more blue chip holders, then, you know, chances are the project could do pretty well. So, and you can see a lot of Goblin Town, Other Deeds, Mutant Apes, Moonbirds, Bored Ape. So the top projects, there's a lot of people that own these from that. What site is that? Dicken's asked. This is nftinit.com, nftinit.com. And yeah, so this is an interesting one that I've just been watching take off over the weekend. Another
just
thing
watching it though. You're just
watching it. Yeah, we don't make moves. We just watch. That's why we're poor still. That's why I'm still poor, Matt. You see am I at the pool right now in Ibiza?
Dude, I might just get a
I'm
moon.
poor in my basement.
I might just get a couple. I don't know.
I hope you buy the top. I hope you buy the top.
You're evil.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wish all the success for your moon runner. I hope you get a rare one if on the floor that someone just happened to accidentally list for below floor. So another project I saw had a nice little bump is Regulars. Regulars had a sweep in the past 6 hours. It looks like, or actually just like 16 minutes ago, according to Gem here, 27 Regulars were swept off the floor. That's a pretty big sweep, if I may say so myself.
Yeah.
So Regulars is getting some action. What is the what's the floor price over there at Regulars? Actually, I'm just curious. The floor's at 0.22 over there at the Regulars. So still like this
too long
project.
ago, it was like 0.5. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely come down. You can see here on the this is the volume, price and sales. You can see that was this morning. Yeah, so there's a spike, but yeah, I would look at their let me get back to here. Let's look at their chart just real quick, and I also want to just show you the Goblin Town chart as well. Yeah, I mean, here's the Regulars floor. It's you know, it's had some.
Does anyone
action
watching
here.
anyone else have a moon runner? Anyone else?
Matt's about to ape in the moon runners right now. He's about to sign the transaction
Like,
right
does
now.
anyone else? I just wondering, am I the only one that's doing this?
Sweep it.
Am I
before
buying
Matt
the
gets
top?
one.
Because I swear, if I buy, then everyone knows that's when you need to sell it. So that's just letting everyone just get their signals in, their sell signals coming.
And Dickenza says Regulars had an NFT NYC gallery that was amazing. And I was just going to say, I saw a lot of people on that day when they launched, they had the gallery launch. There was a lot of the Regulars holders were photoshopping their regular on their head when their selfies around NFT NYC. And I thought it was one of the most interesting looking photoshops because it almost looked, you know, real. But anyway, I thought that was cool. Dolph says no. Dickenza said lead the way. Don't miss out. This could be the last chance you see the price, NFA. He's trying to push you, bro. He's FOMOing you.
Yeah, everyone's just like, oh, let's get it.
Yeah, they just want
put it on the,
because they all are like me. They want you to buy the top so we can, for entertainment value, we can watch you melt down over the next week. It's a crash.
Just cry. Yeah, as I just like curl into a ball in a cold shower and cry to myself every morning.
First move this week, and it's that, huh? Let's look at real quick Goblin Town. It's been interesting to watch the price over at Goblin Town. We're at a floor price of 3 ETH, and you know it's been ever since I think they pretty much like dox themselves. I think it's been kind of like I said originally, the magic's been over, and now the NFT NYC event's over, and I think there's people definitely taking some liquidity probably, and just so they can go
take your profits, man. If you got profits, take it.
Yes, I agree. Dickenza's Moonrunner is Matt's next tattoo. He needs a pixel art tattoo to accompany his cool toxic skull. I think this one could be a cheek one, maybe. Moonrunner on your cheek, or maybe up here on your bicep.
I'm not gonna get a face tat.
He's giving me the stink face.
Yeah,
Stink
dude, because a
facing me.
face tat is just not.
Okay, let's go over here to Magic Eden. Okay, I will say, I like Magic Eden. Okay, hate me, I dare you. I like Magic Eden. It's much faster than OpenSea. I can't wait till they have ETH. I can't wait till they have ETH
Man.
projects over here because it just
No.
works so much better than OpenSea. And you know they've got better stats on the pages. They've got mint. You got projects minting here. They tell you if they've been doxed with Magic Eden right on the page. It's just I like some of the things they're doing over here. And I will say, Matt and I, you know, we saw this project launch, this Copetown. This one was, you know, this is one that's been taken off as well. That we could have definitely done well if we had bought one of these, but we don't own any Solana, so we're not in this ecosystem yet. But I want to
I
just give the Solana peeps some love here. Look at their projects, and I do want to say, like, yeah, when you look at the analytics, for example, what I like is that they have good analytics here. So I don't have to necessarily go to a different platform to see some of the stuff that I want to see, right? So that's what I also like about Magic Eden is that their analytics is definitely better, in my humble opinion, than what OpenSea has going on. So I like Magic Eden. I can't wait for them to expand to other blockchains. And Matt has been, I have pushed Matt over the cliff, and we are going to do a Solana challenge at some point here. So we're gonna get some Solana FTs. Matt doesn't want to, but we're going to. So it will happen. It will happen. When will Magic Eden get ETH projects? You need to convert me slowly. Yes, it's slow. It's slow. I'll just keep showing Magic Eden every day. And you know what else is cool about Magic Eden? Here's one. Launchpad drops is really cool. So like here's a project that's launching right now. This hasn't been doing very well. It's been for sale for a couple days now. But you can see here, the team has been doxed to Magic Eden. There's a 7-day escrow. So the funds go to a third-party escrow and are released 7 days later to the team. So they can't just rug and run. And it tells you here, you can even whitelist when the whitelist is open for projects, and you can connect and mint right here. And they'll give you little information about if there's a roadmap or whatever. So it's just nice to get like an overview and to be able to trust that this is a true, you know, this is a real minting page for the project too. You're not going to get scammed here by minting on Magic Eden. So again, just little things I like about the things that Magic Eden are doing. There's also games. There's a games category. So I just think that this is a good competitor, another good competitor to OpenSea, and more I'm liking OpenSea competitors because OpenSea, you know, it's just like it's a little,
it's always down,
crazy over
clunky,
there too. Yeah, and they'll just rip your projects off and they can like ban your wallets, and I mean it's just
say it. You're a little salty.
Decentralized.
You're a little salty since they took down Derivative Town.
Yes, that's right. I will never forgive them.
Yeah.
Real quick, before we get to what's minting, I'm gonna go over here to my Pumpopoly. I bought a couple more Pumpopoly properties yesterday, and so I'm slowly building my Pumpopoly empire, and I'm just gonna drive and claim my salary real quick, and just a little thing live there. What's minting? This Ikusa. This one is minting today. This project seems to be, they're minting at a pretty steady pace. It's another, it kind of gives me Azuki vibes, is essentially how I'm feeling about it.
Rip off.
Ikusa.
Let me guess. They're gonna have merch, like their own branding of clothing and all that great stuff that everyone loves.
Well, they're gonna have a They're gonna have a community.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all about well-being. Love those ones.
Yeah.
They're gonna have streetwear and IRL fashion shows.
Yes. Okay. Nailed it. All right.
Collabs. And there's gonna be something called the Tunnel, and I don't know what it is. It's the pathway from Web 2 to Web 3,
and it's the only unique thing about this project. But
we're gonna tunnel your money.
Read it. Yeah.
White paper. Nope. Well, yeah. So this one's minting. Let's look at some pre-mints. Should we?
Dude, there's some of these moon runners that are, you know,
Really,
below
Matt is shopping right now.
14% rarity.
Matt is shopping right now, guys.
That's pretty close to floor.
Ooh, I like the flame coming out of the head.
Yeah, look at this one. Yeah, 14 rank 1400.
Yeah.
188.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that one could be flipped potentially, you know? It's like I would like to get it below like within the top 10% would be nice.
Yeah, well,
but
you're gonna have to really you're gonna have to go into sniper mode, I think.
Yeah, if I wanted to get something.
You could check out Gem. Gem is pretty good. You can list them all by rarity. Also NFT.
Yeah, there's lots of I know.
I know you're going to OpenSea. I know. I'm like, no, why are you on OpenSea? You know you could buy that on Gem, right?
Of OpenSea.
Yeah, okay. Well, while you're shopping, I'm gonna look at some pre-mints over here. We've got the Angry Dolphins C Genesis. Okay. This one is right now in the pre-mint phase. Let's go look at their website. Oh wow, they look quite angry. This was like my idea after the Fantastic Flippers came out. I wanted to make the Hungry Sharks or the Starving Sharks. Now we've got Angry
Dolphins. That is just Angry Dolphins. Yeah, you wanted to do the Sharks.
Starving Sharks.
I'm glad you didn't go that route.
Oh, you know, we don't do anything. We just talk. So yeah, these are the Angry Dolphins. Here's your benefits, the utilities. Okay, you get royalties, redistribution, staking, free merch, the Bay, Fusion, Evo Dolphins, Metaverse, P2E game. There's going to be 5,554 of these, it sounds like. Now, I thought on here, the team will be releasing a collection of 300 supply Genesis collection. The collection, also known as the C Genesis, will be free mint. And then, so it sounds like maybe they're going to do a free mint collection and then maybe launch these Angry Dolphins. Oh, here's the team. Are they kind of doxed? I don't know. You can't click any of this, so not really. And nice website. Yeah, there's pictures. That's the half. Yeah. That's like the quarter docs. Gotta be real. That's the quarter docs. Yeah. So another project that you could check out if you want to check it out. Do your own research on this one, for sure. They got a white paper and stuff that you could check out. Let's look at their Twitter following. 70K, 70,000 fake followers. That's awesome. I mean, 70,000 followers. That's cool. Decent engagement on some of this stuff. Sometimes hard to tell, because they could pay to have it like boosted and promoted by somebody. But yeah, so there's a pretty good following over there. So that's maybe one to check out. A lot of these pre-mints, I just pretty much found these, and so I'm working on trying to maybe like have a pre-mint, like some way of just kind of getting alerted whenever there's new pre-mint URLs created on the website, so that then we can like immediately see the new pre-mints and then go through them and find some things early that way. We'll see. But Martian Border Club, yeah. So what I'm saying is like, obviously do your own research. These are just some of the ones I've just kind of stumbled on, and I'm going to do more research on all these as well. So, but yeah, Martian Border Club looks like this is minting in July. Oh man, it's like a Martian, a yacht club, I think is what we're looking at here. 8,888 of them. 100% members have exclusive benefits with their Martian. For as long as you own the NFT, you have full creative and commercial rights to your Martian. So this is the Martian Border Club. 8,800 unique Martians. Is there anything else to them besides that they exist? I don't think I see anything to the roadmap. It's just that they exist. DeFi Jesus is part of this project, though. I mean, that means, obviously this is a good project. That's really
Jesus.
Oh, L DeFi Jesus. Nice. Hey, I see DeKensis follows him, so he must be somebody. DeKensis
Oh,
follows. DeKensis is the alpha. He's always ahead of the game. He always knows who everybody is. I swear, he's probably the most popular person that I don't know if he's even real or if he's an AI. So yeah, that's the Martian Border Club. And then this last one I've got for pre-mint list is the AI Princesses. And this is a Psychedelics Anonymous project, another Psychedelics Anonymous project. So you do have to hold a Psychedelics Anonymous Genesis token to get onto this pre-mint list. But if you are one of those people, this might be something to check out. If you want an AI princess, and who wouldn't want that? Right? This is obviously the creator of this, I think, is probably they have 170,000 followers. So this is the AI princess.
Love AI art. Wow.
Don't you want an AI princess? This could be your new PFP, Matt. Buy one for your wife, bro. Don't be stingy.
Dude.
Did you get your Moonrunner?
No.
You're still
not
looking.
yet.
You're looking. I see.
No, I felt like I was rude. I was all like just staring at my screen and not paying attention to what you were doing. And I'm like, I'm on a show.
It's fine.
I gotta focus.
That's why I was talking nonstop, because I just figured you were shopping still.
But I am shopping. I was thinking, well, I gotta get more ETH, but that should be quick. It's just gotta go to Uniswap.
Okay,
here.
so excuses. Okay. So we're not gonna
No,
do it.
I just
guys.
I'm not I don't like I don't know if this is like
you don't like the art.
You know what I mean? Oh, I hate the art. No, I don't like the art. I'm not buying for the art.
I know. I just like Poo Runners, bro. Oh, this is my project here. Hey, this is the free mint right here. So you can get 2 of these for free, Matt. You can get a Poo Runner.
Okay.
This might be my
All
calling.
right. See? There we go.
This might be my calling.
Raking these
I want the
shittiest
derivative of it possible. It's just the same.
Yeah.
These are the Pooh Birds. It's just a ripoff of the Pooh Birds. I already have a Pooh Bird. I don't need a Pooh Runner ripoff.
Pooh Runner.
Get out of here with your Pooh Runner ripoff project. Get out of here. Wolf Boy Social Club. Okay, well, there's a couple of things minting, guys. Okay. I think that does it. Probably for today.
Now?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I mean,
you want to buy it when it's
yeah, no, bro.
Down to that, maybe that next level.
Yet. I'll get ETH down here, then but it is what it is. I guess if I buy, I could just quickly buy a Moonrunner. I could just get.
I can't wait till Moonrunners is gonna go to like 5 ETH and max.
I know, and then I'll be like, I'm gonna miss the boat because I'm a little.
I was waiting for ETH to come down, and so I just. Well, you better short it on.
Maybe I just get like 1
ETH
ETH to get the Moonrunner, and then move on.
You better get a Moonrunner. We need one for the GM vault. So,
should we give one for the GM vault?
Sacrifice the body. Sacrifice the body.
No,
or the ETH. Man. I guess the ETH is what it is. Okay, guys. Well, I think
the show's done, dude.
Do it for today. Show's over. Wrap it up. Get out of here, everybody. Thanks for joining us, though, and we really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. It's going to be an eventful week, and yes, good morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be fruitful, my